Okay, guys, we'll start this lecture by set up Tor on Linux machine and make sure that Tor is actually working on Linux machine. Then we will use socks library and we will install socks library and learn how we can use it. Then we will perform a live example about how we can change our identity. Okay, let's get started. This website will give us the real IP, that is this IP. This is the real IP that we are currently using. We will install PySocks right now by visiting this web page, which is the main documentation of PySocks library. Make sure that you install it using pep install pipesocks, and then everything will goes okay with you. If you don't have pep in your machine, make sure that you install pep by downloading and execute this Python script to install pep. Okay, we will make sure now that Tor is working on by typing Tor. We can see that, yeah, Tor is already working on and everything is good with Tor. So we can use the Tor socks by using the localhost and the port 8050. Okay, we will start the coding now. We will start with the example 3 and we will import the user Python 2.7, and we will start to import socks library, and we will use socket library, and we will use URL lib2 library to communicate with this website and make sure that the IP is changed. Okay, we will start by setting the default socks proxy to be the Tor socks proxy here. We will use that by socks. We will achieve that actually, sorry, by using socks dot set default proxy. Yep, and this method will allows us to determine what is the socks proxy socks type we will use, and the local host and the port that we will use them to put them as a proxy, as our default proxy. Okay, we will set the default proxy and we will type the proxy. We will type here the local host, but after we accomplish the set default proxy, we will make the socks point to default proxy, and we will make it forward the traffic using the socks proxy. Okay, we will start with typing here, socks dot type sock proxy type socks 5, and we will make sure that the local host is the main host that we will use it with the port 8050. Okay, let's make sure one more time. Socks dot proxy underscore type underscore socks 5. Yep, that's correct. Now we will use URL lib2. Just we will use URL lib2.url open to this. We will open this URL to make sure that the IP is changed. We will use it as rec1 equal, and we will rec print the real IP is. Okay, and we will say dot format to make format string with rec1 dot read. Actually, we will send a request, an HTTP request, and read this web page, which contains this address, and we will read it, which we will save the variable in rec1.read. Then we will print the real IP is and the text that is existed here, which is the IP address, the real IP is, and we will give the 0 to make a format string. Then we will make the redirect from socks or socket, to socks. We will use socket.socket. We will make socket points to socks dot socks socket. Okay, socket. Okay. This line will make socket actually points to socks socket, which means that we will forward the traffic that comes from socket and the libraries that depends on, such as URL web, to forward the traffic through the socks. So we will now make rec2 for testing purposes, and we will just copy this line with some modification. We will the real IP, the socks IP is, and we will make sure that everything is working by just using these lines, by using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, execute the interpreter path, which means 7 lines of codes. We will use 7 lines of codes to determine that every IP that we will use it is already hidden and already being anonymous by using the socks. Let's run the script and we will show the examples. We will start the example here and we will execute the Python 2.7 example 3 and we will press enter. And we can see, oops, I'm sorry, it's rec2 here. I'm sorry. Okay, Python 2.7 example 3.py. As we can see, guys, the real IP is, and the real IP, our real IP prints out here. And after using socks, the IP goes different, totally different. So we learned how to use socks, how to use the theory that we talked about in the previous lecture, and I hope you guys learned how we can use socks in Python, and we will use socks in the upcoming lectures by using our backdoors using socks. So see you in the next lecture.